We're here on the booth of the Bmcoforum with their Executive Director, Dr. Klaus Sattler. BMCO, what does that stand for?
This in Bmcoforum is the Broadcast Mobile Convergence Forum. We are an international association enabling open markets for mobile TV.
So what does that mean? You've got a lot of members and you try and get them together and work in a standardized way so that the people who invest in the solutions have some kind of security, is that?
We have about 110 members at the moment, and we took them from different parts of the value chain, having vendors from chip vendors, solution vendors, device vendors, but also mobile operators, broadcast network operators, regulators, content producers, broadcasters, so everywhere, so that we can discuss questions, issues of joint interest to enable the market. And this is regulation, interoperability, business models, technology, content and services, so everything which is needed when you have a standard. The standard is only the beginning to enable the market.
So, where would you put that market at the moment? We're here within IBC. Mobile has its own little area, but also an increasing presence in the main broadcast area. So, how would you, from where you are within that, see mobile?
Well, if you look worldwide, then the most developed markets are Asia, Japan and Korea, having more than 20 million in Japan devices, 12 million in Korea. In Europe, Italy has started before the World Soccer Championship 2006, having now about 1 million customers, and just before the European Soccer Championship, Austria, Switzerland, the Netherlands started to provide commercial services, and others are just before the start.
If you had one issue that you as a forum could really get together and solve at the moment, what would that be?
One we are still to solve is about interoperability. We profile existing standards to foster the development by narrowing the feature set, which is important for the first implementations. Other topics up to date are working on interoperability. Here we are faced with different standards so far, and we need a single standard hopefully by the end. Still another issue is audience measurement, which is needed for advertising-based business models.
And have these things taken place in a natural cycle of industry development, or do you think that there has been some delay in where people thought mobile TV would be?
My feeling is that the expectations are too high, that people think that such a service will become a mass market within 3 to 6 months. But this never happened in the past, and the same is with mobile TV. I think we are on a good way, but it takes time to set up such a market. And by the end, if you look at Korea, that every device now sold is mobile TV enabled, then really you will get a mass market, and I'm sure that this will happen in Europe as well over the next years.
Okay, because we've seen in Italy developments there, but almost 2 years before other markets really did anything. Are we looking another 2 years, or you said over the next years? How would you characterize that?
Okay, we started in several more countries now. We have other countries which are about to start. In Poland, there's a tender running at the moment. Hungary is about to start. So also the East European countries now start. We still look to France, which organize now the operating company. And maybe in the UK, with Qualcomm getting the L-band license, also something will happen.
Are we still seeing that people are still working out how to go to market, maybe free-to-air, maybe bits of the interactive paid stuff coming in? Is that still something they're still trying to work out?
The business situation, I think, in TV, in stationary TV, is quite different in the countries, and that's why the business models for mobile TV might differ as well. And we have some countries with more free-to-air, others with pay TV-dominated markets. So the business models for mobile TV in one country will be more free-to-air, which is difficult to finance at the moment. Others will be pay TV, more pay TV relevant markets, and so mobile TV will also be more pay TV.
And do you think that the mobile operators will stay in control of much of this? We saw what happened in Germany when agreement couldn't be reached. How do you think the operators will take this forward?
First of all, I think that the operators may and should play a dominant role, because they are selling the phones. In a lot of countries they subsidize phones, and so they are good resellers of such a service. Nevertheless, in other countries we see that other resellers also might come up. Take a pay TV operator who own customers or devices in markets where there's no subsidization, might be sold also in stores, in media stores as well. And that's why we have different business models in different countries. Germany, the mobile operators tried to set a joint business company, and this was mainly focused on the mobile operators. In other countries, as France, we see that from the beginning they look at more diverse business model, giving a chance to any of the resellers.
Okay, Klaus, thank you very much. Thank you.